So we are here on Wilcox and Springfield, and talking to other folks, voters that are interested in the race. And Mr. Smith was just expelled the first time in 107 years. But what we really want to talk about is just the relationship between the Illinois General Assembly and this community. But more importantly, kind of the perception is that the folks here on the west side, specifically this area, don't know what's going on, don't participate, aren't part of the process. Gentlemen, can you please provide some commentary on that? Can you state your name and just where you live and what you think about
My name is Alfred. I live in this house right here in Wilcox. Personally, I feel that the people aren't encouraged to get involved. That's probably one of the biggest things. Um, so thing about voter turnout and so forth being beneficial in some cases. So say that people are not part of the process, people are often not included in the process. So we see politicians, no offense, come out during when they need to vote, and it's been traditional in this area. And once they get the vote, we don't see them anymore until the next election. So, can't help but to develop a certain amount of apathy because of that.
what the papers and the press and the perception is that folks on the west side don't participate, or they only participate to the extent that they're just told what to do. They're just going to go Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. What they're basically saying is that they're not going to make a distinction between Derrick Smith and the rest of the Democrats. What do you think?
I think as far as that goes now, I see myself, I usually vote for whom I think is the best person. Sometimes that's a Republican. A lot of times, most times it's a Democrat, but if I think the Republican would do a better job, I will vote for it, like, especially in the governor election. I voted for Republicans in the past when I thought they were a better candidate. That's what I'm always looking for. How I have a gut feeling for who's going to come back and is going to do something in certain communities. I look at some of the aldermen are very strong aldermen in their neighborhood. It's not always been the case in this particular neighborhood. Anytime that this is a blighted community. We have, like I said, the second largest park in the city. It's prime real estate. You got people standing on corners 24/7 selling drugs, and it's okay. It's like bringing down other people's property value. As far as the voting goes, most people a lot of times feel like, what good is it gonna do? And I vote for everything that comes up because I knew the cost. I'm old enough to remember when my parents weren't allowed to vote. So I know. So I have a right and a duty to vote for whatever election that I'm eligible to vote in. I want to vote in it because people died, black, white, Hispanic, everybody died for the right to give me the opportunity to have a chance to vote. So it's my duty to come out and vote.